Today I'm sharing the #1 skill every jazz guitarist, or actually every jazz musician, should master. It's not fancy chords, it's not blazing fast scales, it's rhythm and time feel. And without this, it's impossible to sound great. It doesn't matter how good your lines are. If you don't make them feel great, it's not gonna reach anyone. So stick with me for the next 5 minutes and I'll show you how to improve your time feel and your rhythm right now. We just need 3 steps, and the first one is how to internalize and understand the swing feel. This is actually a concept that I discovered really late, thanks to Mike Moreno, who introduced me to this other way of seeing the swing feel, which I think it's very interesting and useful. And what he says basically is that we always talk about swing in triplets. So like you play the first note on the downbeat longer than the note on the offbeat. So something like that. You see, it was da ga do ga do ga do ga do. That is a pretty heavy swing, right? And maybe this is not the best way to think about the swing. Maybe we can do something else. And what he says is that you can think about the notes actually almost as straight notes, but it's the dynamic that makes it swing. So one more time. You see, the notes are almost straight. We are not really playing do ga do ga do ga do with this 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 feeling. We are actually accentuating the note on the offbeat. I think that's very useful to have a better swing feeling. And Donna Lee is actually a very good melody to practice that, because it's basically 8 notes straight through. So that was the first step. Now, the second step is, of course, as usual in jazz, we would like to get creative with rhythm. And you can imagine that you are a snare player. You just have one note or one sound at your disposal, so you cannot play lines. You have one note, so we're gonna pick one note, but with the rhythm, we can do whatever we want. And so the idea is, how can you be creative with the rhythm? 1 2 1 2 3 4. Okay, you got the idea, right? There is so much you can do just with the rhythm. Now imagine putting a line into that. So if we take the form of Donna Lee, I'm going to give you an example of a solo that has many different rhythms in it. You see? Maybe I would have played way more 8 notes without breaks, without changing something without using rhythmical motives. So this exercise is a very good one. Try to do that, and you're gonna improve your awareness of the rhythms you are actually using in your lines. And now the last step, the third one, and it's one that is also very important, and it's gonna increase your awareness of the rhythms you are playing. So this is called the call and response exercise. So basically what you do is you sing or scat or whatever a rhythm first, and then you play it on the instrument. So for example, if that's our feel, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, ba 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 boo ba. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You see, this is a very good exercise to actually pull out the rhythm of yourself and not of something that is easy to do or that you already normally do. So these are the 3 exercises that are gonna change your playing. And maybe I'm gonna leave you with one sentence that Mike Stern told me during one lesson, which was, Chris, remember, rhythm is the most important thing. You wanna practice it always. So do that and let me know in the comments how it affects your playing. If you liked the lesson, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel for way more tips. And don't forget that I always have PDFs with the concepts I explain in the lessons on my Patreon channel for free. You just have to sign up for free and you can download them. I hope to welcome you to my Patreon family and see you for the next lesson.